During my boyfriend's rooftop proposal, a stranger grabbed my wrist and whispered, "Don't say yes, please." What? I leaned in, sure I'd misheard over the string quartet he'd hired. "Don't say yes. You don't understand what he is." Her eyes were wide with real fear. But then the little crowd shifted, and out stepped my boyfriend, Damon, dropping to one knee with a ring box and that dazzling grin. Two of his friends gently steered the woman back, and she called over her shoulder, "Look at his phone! Ask about his mother!" Before she disappeared into the crowd, 50 people held their breath. Damon waited, beaming, and I said yes. The rooftop erupted. He slid the ring onto my finger and kissed me, but I couldn't shake her voice. "Look at his phone. Ask about his mother." My friends figured she was a bitter ex trying to torch the moment and told me to forget it. But how could I? All through the celebration dinner, Damon flipped his phone face down every time the screen lit up with Mom. He'd told me weeks ago they were estranged, barely spoke. So why was she texting him dozens of times tonight? His friend Cole gave a toast and said something about "your latest fiancé," then quickly corrected it to "your one and only." And everyone laughed like he'd just had one too many. But my stomach turned. Okay, I thought, I'll look. I excused myself to the restroom to fix my makeup, locked myself in a stall, and pulled up his mother's social media. Red flags everywhere. Her real name was Teresa, but the mom contact he'd shown me once was saved under a different name entirely. Was he lying about who she even was? Damon knocked on the restroom door within 2 minutes, calling my name. "Hey, we've got another surprise reservation. We have to go now." Something in his voice had changed. "Give me 5 minutes," I said. "Fine. Hurry," he said, tight and clipped. When I came out, he took my elbow and steered me straight through the lobby toward the parking garage. We passed the woman from the rooftop. She was standing near the valet stand now, talking urgently to a security guard and pointing at us. Damon's grip tightened. "Come on, we'll lose the reservation. Your parents are already there." He all but pushed me into the passenger seat. "Let me just set the GPS," I said, and picked up his phone off the console while he pulled out. That's when the texts from Mom stacked up on the screen. "Is it done? Did she sign? The policy clears next week." My blood went cold. I scrolled up. There were names, amounts. Jenna, paid out. Marcus, paid out. Ashley, pending. And then my own name, in progress. My hands shook. I forwarded the screenshots to myself before he noticed, then locked the phone, but he'd seen my face. His went flat and calm. "You weren't supposed to find that yet. Damon, pull over. You're scaring me. Let's just talk." He didn't slow down. "There's a lookout point up the coast road," he said in this eerily even voice, taking the ramp away from the city. Beautiful view, very secluded. He glanced at the mirror, where headlights were following us, and that woman back there, my last fiancé. She got lucky. She should be grateful. That's when it all clicked. The names, the payouts, women he'd insured, married or nearly married, and then accidents. New name, new city, new victim, each time richer. The road narrowed, climbing. He sped up. I kept my voice steady while my hand crept to the door. When traffic bunched at a light and he had to brake, I threw the door open and ran out onto the shoulder, screaming toward a gas station across the intersection. Damon gunned it, swerved, tried to circle back for me, but the headlights that had been following us the whole way flooded the road, and so did the flashing red and blue behind them. The woman from the rooftop had never stopped calling the police. She'd followed us the entire drive. They caught him a quarter-mile up the road. In his car, they found the forged insurance paperwork, 3 different driver's licenses under 3 different names, and a folder documenting every woman on that list. The woman's name was Ashley, the pending one from his phone. She'd survived her own accident 2 years earlier, spent every month since tracking him, and showed up at that rooftop because she'd seen the engagement posted online and knew exactly what came next. I'm testifying at his trial in the spring. Ashley and I talk almost every week now. She saved my life by refusing to let go of a warning nobody wanted to hear. The ring, prosecutors told me, was rented. Of course it was. Nothing about him was ever real, except the part of me that finally listened to a stranger's whisper in a crowd.